Take your dealership to the next level with over 6,800 on-air interviews with dealer and industry leaders. CBT News, dealers' most trusted source for news, content, and analysis. Welcome to CBT News with Cheyenne Malone.
Hey there, hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. I'm Cheyenne Malone. Welcome back to CBT News. Let's get started.
Japanese automaker Toyota unveiled plans to revolutionize the traditional internal combustion engine with lean, compact engines that run on green fuels like hydrogen and bioethanol and can be paired with zero-emissions electric motors in hybrids. During a 3-hour presentation in Tokyo, Toyota CEO Koji Sato emphasized the company's commitment to carbon neutrality, showcasing a new engine optimized for the electrification era. Despite the industry's push towards fully electric vehicles, Toyota stressed the economic and social impracticality of a sudden shift, citing the 5.5 million jobs in Japanese vehicle production supply chain. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has identified 9 additional incidents involving Alphabet Waymo's self-driving vehicles that raise safety concerns. This follows an earlier investigation into 22 reports of Waymo robotaxis exhibiting potentially unsafe driving behaviors, including 17 collisions. The incident under scrutiny involves collisions with visible objects and disobedience of traffic safety controls. Additionally, this investigation could lead to a recall if the vehicles are deemed unsafe, adding to similar probes in autonomous vehicles by GM's Cruise and Amazon Zoox. Cox Automotive forecasts a positive trend in May's new vehicle sales compared to last year, driven by increased inventory levels and more attractive incentives. However, high interest rates and elevated vehicle prices continue to impact affordability, with average monthly payments exceeding $750. The seasonally adjusted annual rate for May is expected to rise above last year's $15.5 million and last month's $15.7 million, with sales volume anticipated to increase by 3.5% over last year and 6.4% over last month. At the beginning of May, new vehicle inventory reached 2.84 million units, the highest since late 2020 and 51% higher than a year ago. While prices remain relatively stable, incentives have nearly doubled from last year's levels. A recent Autotrader's report has revealed its list of the best cars for recent college graduates for 2024. According to the report, recent grads can find reliable, safe, and stylish options under $30,000, especially if they explore certified pre-owned models. The list includes the 2024 Chevrolet Equinox, Honda Civic, Hyundai Santa Cruz, Kia Niro, Mazda 3, Nissan Versa, Subaru Forester, Toyota Camry Hybrid, and Toyota Prius. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Erin Kerrigan, the founder and managing director of Kerrigan Advisors, to discuss her predictions for the buy-sell market as the year progresses.
Take your dealership to the next level with over 6,800 on-air interviews with dealer and industry leaders. CBT News, dealers' most trusted source for news, content, and analysis.
Which franchises are in the highest demand and why?
Well, what we're finding is the top import franchises, both the non-luxury and luxury, are in the highest demand.
Okay.
Toyota, the perennial star of the show.
That's for sure.
Continues to defy the market, and they really have proven themselves even more so in their steadfast commitment to saying, we're not convinced of this EV thing.
That's right.
Turns out their go it slow strategy was exceptionally intelligent.
Yeah, spot on. Right.
Spot on. And they are reaping the benefits of that, as are their dealers and their franchises in terms of franchise value. So we did actually increase the multiple of Toyota in our first quarter Blue Sky report. The other franchise that's doing very well is BMW. BMW has, in our estimation, done the best job at the EV game, and relative to their luxury competitors. and they continue to perform very well. So those two franchises, we increased the multiple.
Sure.
On the what we've also observed, interestingly, is VW and Honda. Their sales have increased quite significantly in the first quarter, but with this challenge related to their attempts to go direct to consumer, that does put a pale on the view of the multiple for those franchises. So you would expect some increase given their performance, but we are not seeing that in the marketplace. And I think that really speaks to some of the distrust that's being created by the fact that both OEMs are flirting with the idea of a direct-to-consumer EV strategy.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up our show for today, but now you can find CBT News in over 70 million broadcasting households. We're on Roku, Apple TV, Android, and iOS devices. Simply search CBT News in the App Store on your smart device, and you can watch our programming wherever, whenever. I'm Cheyenne Malone. Thanks so much for watching. You have a good one.
CBT News, your #1 resource for auto industry news and content.